Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play! Vic3 is the India company. Let's continue on for the last off. But last time we barely avoided a massive civil war breaking apart the East India Company, which is good, because that buys us about a year and a half until we get destroyed by the Sepoy rebellion. Excellent. The government is still unacceptable, but if I try to boost this, then, the problem is the landowners is that they don't want to pass any reforms. The armed forces population goes down a little bit. Sure, we can get a little bit more support from the armed forces. That'll give us the +10, which is more offense and defense. Not that that is incredibly important. Okay, I see. So any points that we're not using for our own construction gets passed off to the private sector. How did I not? Okay, well, we've learned something here. So what right now in the country or in the British market is very, very expensive? Hardwood, groceries are still very expensive. I'm surprised hardwood's expensive as it is. How expensive is like normal lumber? 15%? We can definitely build more logging camps. Well, let's boost you guys to maximum. Everywhere that's already got the labor is about as good as it can be. Central India, can't do anything here. I guess let's go with some in Delhi. We'll just build a lot of wood. If Europe needs wood and I need wood, I'll get that going, like right now. And you know what? I'm actually going to increase to iron frame buildings. It will cost us a little pretty penny, but we can get more stuff built at the same time. I'm happy to have it. And these all build pretty quickly as well. Again, we're just the mutiny. We're just accepting that it's going to happen. NATO uprising in Senegal. Age of Information. Well, I mean, we're getting support from the Intelligentsia over and over and over again, so I mean, that's nice. And France, you're in a war with Senegal. Okay, so you guys did... Are you fighting the Russians? Who actually joined this war? It's Russia and Egypt versus the Ottoman Empire. So the Ottomans are pushing into Egypt pretty quickly. I'm surprised the Russians haven't made more gains. I really thought at this point they would have. Unacceptable government. That's something we'll worry about that in the future, okay? For right now, we're gonna build some... Can I actually upgrade you? Wooden passengers? Yes. Please do that. That actually might fix my transportation costs in the country. At least a little bit here. Hardwood. Where's transportation? That is a great question. Where the hell is transportation? Oh, there it is. Okay, it's gone down a little bit. It used to be, I think, the most expensive thing. Now it's not. So I mean, that's a bonus. That's good. That's good. Yeah, so I don't think we can really upgrade. Oh, I could have upgraded you. Patent stills. We make less groceries for more liquor. Thing is that I need groceries. That's kind of our big, we could build some munition plants as well. Because if we ever get into a war, we're going to have to kind of import all of our ammunition, which does seem like that could cause some troubles down the line. Okay, Age of Information. They love the Age of Information, man. If you get it one more time, they won't be giving me my prestige penalty. Seek Empire's damaging relations. Seek! You're my puppet state. You're rebellious? Why are you rebellious? Use me as a natural enemy. Grant independence, annex subject. Britain would side against me, huh? Well, I guess I'll begin improving relations with you. I feel like I kind of have to. Politics. Is there anything I can do to start bankrolling, take on debt? You're 1.2 million pounds in debt? What the hell? What's going on with you? How are you losing this much money? You have 4 unpinned stuff here. Okay, let's pin everything. Munitions. You want a better munition plant. You want law enforcement up to level 5. We have 18 years. How expensive is level 5? Because you each cost 1,361. I mean, if I can get up to level... Because 4,000 points, though. So I'm going to need more government administration if I want to actually ever get those things passed. But I'm going to need more government administration if I ever want to do anything, basically. Also, I didn't notice that. I think you're in the Prussian market. Yeah, well, what's going on in the markets? Yeah, you're in the Prussian market. The Russian market is looking pretty okay. What other mamos we have? Infamy, literacy, loyalist. I mean, all of our loyalists are in South Bengal. Like, almost all of them. The radicals are much more evenly distributed. They're kind of everywhere. Like, Calcutta, the capital, that's where everybody's happy. This is never going to get passed, is it? We're still at 9%. What's the chance of advancement? 19%? Mostly debate. Approval of... Oh, wait, they did change it. It has to be a -3. It's at least 5. It's -3 or worse. It used to be -5. They must have changed it up to -3. Which, I mean, is fine, kind of. Oh, did I already finish all of my lumber mills? Markets, goods, no, buildings, rural. Oh, I did. Excellent. Okay, I want one of you on hardwood production. Let's get some of let's get some of you on hardwood production. Because now population 9.8%. 9.9% on wood. You're still spending a lot of money on groceries. Your living has gotten worse. What about affluent? Affluent's basically been the same. But we need groceries to be cheaper. I mean, we really just need groceries to be cheaper. So I need... Well, yeah, I just need more groceries. So we can have Bombay. Get me up to 30 and 30. Try to make as much food as humanly possible to bring down these prices for the general population. Because I don't want them to starve. I mean, in 3 months, we're going to be having a pretty bad time. 13 weeks. Okay, probably it's not great. 11 weeks. Well, what I was gonna say, like, what if I were to do the Doctrine of Lapse and seize another territory? Armed forces like us a little bit more. Oh, fuck the Dutch. 19%? I'll take it. That's more than doubling our success chance here, so for sure I'm happy to see it. Still have an unacceptable government, but that's okay. Sometimes things are unacceptable. Honestly, you just gotta get over it, okay? Like grow up. Please. I wonder if we want to maybe get, like, more construction queues. We still have a lot of unrealized taxes as well. More construction sectors maybe would be nice. More urban centers. Art Academy. We could go realist art. Okay, so first things first. Independent artist here, thank you. Mutiny! After a long time of brewing opposition to company rule, soldiers and other local codes have risen up to reclaim restoration of the Mughal Emperor to power in northern India. Well, it's time to fight this war. How many units do we have? We have 40 division down here. We got 90. Mobilize. Let's send you to the north, okay? Are we at war yet? Britain's backing us. Siam is not happy with us at the moment. Annex you. You want to conquer all of my states. I'm Okay, you're already going in here, I think, to reinforce, because you're bouldering this. Vulnerable front. Okay, we have these guys. We have 22. We got a flotilla not doing too much. War's going to break out any moment here. We got some reinforcements, I think, to our troops. And it's the good old Sepoy Rebellion. So I am, you know what? They weren't happy with the war, but they did end up joining. That's nice. Reinforcements are arriving. Where am I? Okay, we're actually just going to crush them immediately. Oh, yeah, it's not even a contest. They're getting destroyed. Actually, do I have any... I was thinking, do I need to recruit more generals? Yes, I do. Armed forces. Basically, I'm willing to hire anybody that is not a landowner. Okay, we've got our extra generals hired. We're not going to mobilize you because I don't think it's really necessary. I don't even know where my army actually is right now. And that Shader appears. Lewis Walsh has appeared in the East India Company. He will start a movement to enact colonial exploitation. How dare you? Also, is that in politics? I don't remember where. World agitators. He will start a movement to enact colonial exploitation. So are you you're opposed to us, right? Interact with him. Pin an outlier, exile dissident. I'm going to leave you be for now. Canny Fox. We'll get the rural folk to be a little bit less popular. Where's my 70 stack? I know they're in here somewhere. I just don't actually know where. Okay, they're up in this northern front. Great Britain side with Great Britain. Wait, who's this? Annex Orissa. Oh, I didn't know that there was a Okay, can we mobilize one of you to move against Orissa? Everything's falling apart at least a little bit here, but that's okay. Okay? Sepoy Mutiny, if completed. At peace does not exist. How are you not killing these guys faster? 48 against 28. Like, our stats are just better here. So we should win all of these battles. 95, 100 on the south. We're looking good here. 29, 59. 25 versus 4. 24 versus 2. I mean, we're winning all of our battles. Like, the battles are not the problem here. But we should annex you completely in a moment. It's just we just have to kill these units here. They have good visibility. We have poor visibility. Our units are exhausted. And they have good visibility. Not great. Everybody's declared neutrality. Which, I mean, understandable, but... we might have to go toward the British, I think. Because I feel like Britain, if... are going to try to end the company... Okay, how many units do they have? We have 88 versus 9. Well, I don't see that lasting too long for them. Let me just put it that way. Good work, Orissa. You tried. I don't think you've gotten, like, anything done. Okay, if Annex Hindustan. By the way, what's the actual war goal here? I don't know, but they should get killed off in just a second. If I can click on the actual battle. It's 175 against 9. Like, I don't see how they could stop us. Okay, and that should be the war over. Welcome to Change of Heart. Nakpud chance goes up. Shield Lewis Walsh from any intellectual... No, okay. No. Welcome to Change of Heart, please. We're at 30% for our secret police force. Do they have any territory left? They don't, so we're just kind of waiting for this timer to tick down, I believe. From exhaustion, they'll get another negative 15.2. We don't really need to mobilize. And Orisa annexes you. Okay. End of the company. Apparently, I don't get a choice in the matter. The rule of the British Indian Company is ended, and the British government has now taken a greater role in the Indian affairs. This should mark this day as the inception of the British Raj. Okay. Well, I thought paranoid slave owners. Mars got right, seems unlikely with slaveholders are paying close attention to even the smallest attempts at a revolt. So we are now the British Raj. We're no longer the East India Company. I mean, we're the same government, I guess. I'm a little disappointed with how this is played out. How are we losing so much money now? Construction costs, income taxes, minting. Did my laws change at all? Traditionism. No, everything here seems like it's still basically the same. British laws have land. Okay, so everything here is essentially exactly the same. Do I still have the Treaty of Lapse? Probably not, right? Unfortunately, no. We're back to church. Let's let them bicker. We have 28 million radicals. Seems pretty bad. I guess we'll support the intelligentsia against the church. Let's do organized sports next. I have a lot of people that really, really hate us. Like, they're not fans of us in the slightest. Okay, we got nitroglycerin, so that's nice. But I really thought we would get the choice to not become a British puppet or to become the British Raj and just kind of resist the power of the British Crown. Unfortunately, does not seem like that's actually the case. How's our budget doing? Particular bankruptcy. Probably not super meaningful for us. We could tax services for £30,000. Director 85. Save what are we spending all this money on all of a sudden? Government paid workers' wages, diplomatic pacts. Is it because I'm giving all this money to the British? Yes. I'm giving the British £65,000. Demand independence. We could do an independence claim. We're amicable. So why would you say no? Negative 83 base reluctance. Power differences, ideological similarities in our government. So if we were more similar, they would be more likely to give us independence. That doesn't necessarily seem reasonable, to be honest with you. Hey, okay, we got our secret police into consideration now. So that's definitely something. I think we need to get rid of the British, man. I think we need to get rid of the British. I think we need to declare our own independence. Everyone would hate us. I just wonder what the other great powers would be willing to do. Because it would really kick the... Britain, do you have any rivals? Oath obligations to a couple of people. Truces with a couple of people. So the answer seems to basically be no. They don't like the French. They don't like the Austrians. Russia's their friend. You know what? Let's try it out. I mean, all of these puppets are not our friends. Are they technically British puppets then instead of sway countries? Prussia would probably say yes. You can even get maybe the Austrians to agree as well. How many troops do these enemies have? I think most of them are not that powerful. Mobilize all battalions. Mobilize a shit ton of units, okay? We're gonna march you to this front. We're gonna march you to this front. Diplomat's been expelled. Our units are mobilizing. Kush is damaging relations. I'm gonna send you to this front as well. And we'll see kind of who's willing to back us. I would like for a few people to say yes. I think that would be nice. 64 here. Gonna mobilize you against this front, if at all possible. Again, our units are mobilizing. We could get Rush. I mean, there's a lot of people we could maybe get on side. Offer to make them a Dominion. Offer transfer subject. Offer obligation to you. Let's offer obligation to the Prussians. Offer transfer subject. What subject do you want then? You want Triple Atania or Hyperbad? I mean, I would love to get Russia on side. I think they would be a great... Make offer Dominion. We could force Belgium to become a Russian Dominion. Transfer the Sikh Empire. I think that's the only thing you would want. Offer obligation. You know what? Let's make Belgium into a Russian puppet state. I think that seems like a good thing to do. And if I can get the Austrians on side as well. Okay, Austria no longer says yes. Succession moves are growing. That's okay. But I think that at least right now, this is going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So if you enjoyed, run a thumbs up. Not enjoying, throw a thumb down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.